there, it's Sandy, AnaLynne, and today we're with the Shelton. Oh my goodness, hi! Hi, Dave.
Hey, how are you?
Me, I'm absolutely fantastic. How are you?
I am awesome. Can you see me okay?
I can see you fantastically. Can you see me, Dave?
Oh, I can see your hair and looks like you got it done.
You noticed, can you believe that? Yeah, yes, AnaLynne. So,
Well,
you want to
you
introduce
know,
me to your friend?
oh, my friend here. Oh, actually, she's the one that noticed it too because she watches your show too. This is Amashetta, and Amashetta is the star of our award-winning film, Dolls in Quarantine. Say hi, Amashetta. She doesn't talk, as you can see. Well, actually, she does, but she's like a little shy. So,
Oh no, is
you
there
know,
anything we can do to make her more comfortable? Are we not?
the paparazzi's been following her, and she's kind of over it.
Oh my god, we're Amashetta. Well, you know what?
But she wanted to say hi, and that that she loves your show and that she watches, and it's really honored for us to be here. I do have someone else that will talk to you, though. Okay, okay, she's like throwing kisses.
Right back at you.
She's like so shy.
Did you say throwing kisses or blowing kisses?
Throwing kisses. Okay, hold on.
That's all right. You're good. Ooh.
Hello, it's
Oh my
me,
god.
Jesse. Do you know who I am? Oh my gosh, it's Jesse, and I'm here to say hello to everybody there.
This looks very familiar to me. I've definitely seen this before.
I think you heard my name is Jesse.
Hi there. It's so nice to meet you, Jeffy.
It's Jesse, like Gellie. Uh, how do you spell it? I don't even know. Are you available?
Am I an animal? What was that?
No, are you available? Are you like single?
Available.
Is
Well,
it must be my pencil. It's like driving me crazy.
it depends upon who's asking. So, I mean, you know.
Well, I have an icicle. I can come pick you up.
Um, we could definitely discuss that if that's what you
Uh,
sounds like a date.
she's like the third person I've embarrassed. Usually it's the other way around. Uh, you're really pretty.
What was that? Can you say that again?
I said you're really pretty.
You really believe I like him? Really?
Yeah. Do you care about going out with the guy with the pencil up his nose?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
How did that happen? How did you get that up there?
Well, you're in school, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
You ever have pencils up at the ceiling?
Oh Jesus, yeah, yeah.
Well, I missed.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that.
And it kind of got stuck there.
And you
But
you
you know
fixed
what?
it?
I get excused from tests all the time now.
Okay, you know what? That that's a good thing. I'm proud of you for that. Have you taken any action to like, correct your current state?
Well,
Oh,
I have a pending lawsuit against a pencil company.
a what? What? Say that again.
I, I have a pending lawsuit against the pencil company.
Oh, which one? Ticonderoga? Who are you going up against?
I can't tell. I didn't know which pencils I threw up on the ceiling.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to tell too, right?
Yeah. They always say that, it goes to your brain, but I think I had a problem before this.
Me too, me too. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I can't help but to think you look so familiar, Jeffy. Like, I've definitely, Dave, I've definitely seen this before. I don't know why though. Any ideas?
Uh, oh, has she seen me before? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Where,
Have we met?
where, 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 where? Oh, I don't know. I can't think straight with a pencil up my nose. How do I know?
Uh,
So anyway, I'm gonna let you talk to Dave. It was so nice meeting you all.
it was so nice meeting you, an absolute pleasure, and I wish you the best in that lawsuit.
Oh, thank you. Maybe you can come to the courthouse.
Oh, I'll be there. You bet I'll be
Ooh. And then I'll take you for some sorbet.
there. For some what?
Sorbet.
What is that?
It's like ice cream, but more expensive.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Once I win my lawsuit, I'll be able to afford it.
Is it bad that I didn't know what that was, and you're the one with the pencil up your nose?
Well, if you ever need help with pencils, just let me know. I'll tell you
You'll
how to put it up your nose.
you'll
Just
be my
try throwing it up in the ceiling, and you'll find out. Well, bye.
fine. It was nice meeting you.
You too.
Oh my god, that was absolutely incredible. That was a thrill. Dave, where did you meet that guy?
At a thrift store.
Oh,
He was there buying clothes, and I told him, I said, "Hey, I know you," and then he asked if I wanted to take him home, and
you said
because
yes?
well, yeah, he was thrown out of his house, and he didn't have a place to live, so. And he was really affordable. I know that's like such a sad story. He's an orphan, and no, Jeffy is kind of famous. He's been a famous puppet for a long time. They even had merchandise with him.
Seriously?
Hmm. But I am creating my own puppet because I have a show called Cemetery Go Go, which is a syndicated radio show I do. And I'm going to start doing TikToks, and we're going to do, it's called Graveyard Stories. And the puppet is going to go around different cemeteries and do little fact checks and little fact finding videos for people. So I am working on building that. So if you guys can help me build a puppet, I would love that.
I'm great at building puppets.
I could tell.
She does all the
We're
work.
gonna.
I take the credit. She does the work. It's just what we do.
Oh, aren't children always like that?
What? Which one of us?
Um,
The children.
her. No, you're more benevolent. She's like, oh, she seems like more of the I need to be in front of the camera kind of girl. Is
Because
that
that's the
true?
way it is. Don't you think? Don't you think I deserve to be in front of the camera? Don't you think
Well,
so?
oh, absolutely. When you have the looks, go for it. And the talent,
I definitely do, don't you think?
I believe so. And it is nice to give Sandy a little credit too sometimes.
I don't think so.
Ah,
I appreciate
well,
it. No, she doesn't. No, I don't.
okay, I think she appreciates you.
What,
She's just not saying anything.
me? I'm not.
No, she's not saying anything to you, even though I think she really respects you.
Do you really think so? I don't think so. No, I don't.
Well, I don't see what goes on at night, but does she come and spook you in bed, or does she kind of like short sheet your bed, or put stuff in your cereal when you're not looking? Uh-oh, she's not saying yes or no.
I think
You have,
left us both a little speechless. What do you think happens, Dave? I
well,
mean, you're a writer. You write stories and scripts, and you're a writer. It's what you do. What do you think happens in this story?
well, if I were writing the story, I would say that she was doing that, but I think you're going to be visited by oh, Slappy. Slappy from Goosebumps.
Oh man, I vaguely remember that. Oh, that's
And
creepy. Oh my
and
gosh.
and Slappy is not going to be happy. Slappy is going to go after her.
After me, he doesn't like me.
No, he doesn't like that you're putting laxatives into Sandy's cereal.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to
So like when you're in the middle of a
scroll.
show and you have something go on, you're like, where did that come from? Oh, it's her. She did it.
I don't even do that.
I'm only kidding with you. I love you. You're awesome. You would never do anything like that.
Yeah, that's totally, absolutely, 100% true, Dave. Totally.
Aw,
Would it be cool if she could wink? Like, if I could just like make that happen, wouldn't that
I
be
know. She's like,
eerie? That's the word.
I would love to see her wink right now.
Right? It's all in the head
Uh,
movement.
oh,
Oh,
I know. Well, she's awesome, and it's so nice to have both of you as having me on the show.
you know, it's nice to have you on the show. It's nice that you know everything going on inside my head. It's like you know exactly what I'm doing to her. I
Because
didn't
it
until
goes on,
now.
things like that go into my head. As you said, this is my geek palace where I live. It's hard to see because I was going to have my portable tripod for my Zoom phone, but it broke.
How did
And
that
so
happen? What did you
I,
do?
well, I yanked on the support too hard and the screw broke.
That was
So,
like really truthful.
well, I'm truthful. I admit it. But maybe
Oh,
if I sit back a little, you can kind of
we
sort
can
of see.
see
But
everything. What you got going on back there? That's beautiful.
well, that oh, that's a picture that my girlfriend Leanna took. She's an amazing photographer. And we do abandoned houses and investigations. We have a group called the Paranormals.
Ooh.
And so she took that picture in an abandoned house, and then I manipulated it and I put a ghost doll in the door and made a canvas icy out of it. Now, if I don't know if I'm going to see if I could turn my laptop so
Oh
you
my
could see
god.
my
That was
other
not what I
friends
was
here.
expecting to be on the other side of you.
Like there's Nightmaria and Sinful Sally and some of the others. Now, my whole place is kind of like, as I said, like a geek studio. And then on this side,
What
I
is
don't
it?
know if you could see some of those, but there's some of my friends down there.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
They're all haunted dolls.
Eerie, haunted.
Hmm.
How does how does a doll become haunted, Dave?
I think it's because one, the person that had it who died, their spirit goes into the doll. Or like if it's a tragic child who was killed or died of disease or something or sickness, I believe the spirits go into him because they're kind of catalyst. And I really believe that because I've had so many paranormal experiences. If the lights start flickering,
You know, it was
watch
weird. We
out.
were talking about that, and suddenly I heard like a scratching noise, and I was like, this is weird. What are you? Are
See,
you
that
making
happens
that
all the time. We go out and we do investigations, and we've had stuff recorded, and I've had all weird stuff happen. Now, if the lights do flicker here, don't worry, I have a remote. No, I'm kidding.
happen? Oh my
Uh,
gosh, you should get one though. Like, why don't you have a remote?
well, I have a remote for my computer and for all my electronics. I'm also like the geek squad for where I live. I was going to study code because the way my brain works, it's like kind of ADHD all over the place, but I can put together numbers and devices and things, tear them apart and put them back together with no problem. And in my age bracket, that's rare, especially like where I live. I live in like an area where there's a lot of old things like that walk around on two legs. They're very old.
Like
Like,
birds?
no,
What?
like
Old
you
thing?
know, like grannies and great grannies and grandpies and things like that. Like like old people, which is kind of like funny because I'm in that kind of age bracket, but I am so against aging. It's like I try to
How old
fight
are you?
it.
I mean, if you don't mind my asking, if that's not rude.
I don't mind telling you, I'm 66.
No, you're not. Are you serious?
Yeah, let me get my license. If I could remember where it was.
You don't look 66. I've met a lot of 66-year-olds. You don't look 66.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Well, gee, that's really nice of you. My girlfriend's 36. She'll be 37 this month.
Really?
Happy pre-birthday. Yeah, she is. You would love her. She's like really cool. And she's
Oh,
just as geeky as I am,
oh, that's
but
so.
very creative, but very creative. And I've written songs for her.
Aw.
So I know. Well, we're gonna jam in a little while too.
Yeah, what are we gonna jam to?
Um, well, I don't know. I live in the country. There's like this here's my guitar.
Oh, can
I
I see
found
it?
I found it.
You found it? What is it?
Yeah, at a music store.
Oh, I,
No, not like I found
can I
it
look
down
at
the
it?
street. Although I have seen stuff like that here. I can do everything from here. I'm trying to widen my screen. Let me see if I can turn it down so you can see more of it. Or if I just sit back, how's that?
You look gorgeous. Perfect.
Oh, no one has ever called me gorgeous.
I
Other
think.
other
Oh,
other things with a G like gargoyle. Let's see what else have I been called.
oh my god.
Get out of my way, guys.
No, never, never, never.
Oh, you're so
No, you know what? I believe the strongest bond there is in the world is the bond there is between two Facebook friends. And we are two Facebook friends, aren't we?
we are. I can't say that for everybody on Facebook, but for us, it definitely applies. Facebook is like such a sort of ironic kind of
Horrible place.
platform. Well, it can be. It's a paradox because you're making friends, but sometimes the friends you make are the worst enemies that you have because it's a platform where everybody could just be vile and hateful and just say any nasty thing they want because and then they like wonder why someone posts they'll put something hateful on their feed and then someone will come back and go and respond to it. If you don't want comments, just turn the comment button off.
I don't
But
know why, like, I just, for me personally, I don't know, like, maybe this will change because I'm just a kid, but I just feel like if I don't agree with something or if I don't like something, I just don't comment. Like, just scroll on by. This doesn't affect my life anymore. I don't
right, and is it's not
see.
going to it's not going to like make your life any better. It's more of like, well, you're a kid and I was a kid and still am. I don't know if kids still go, I know you are, but what am I? Do they still say that? Oh, that
No,
ages me then.
kids
When
say
we
a
were
lot of
kid,
things
when
I
we
don't
were kids,
understand.
well, Bart Simpson does it. It's like he'll go, like he'll do it with Nelson or Nelson will do it. He'll go like, well, you're a jerk, and he goes, well, I know you are, but what am I? And then they go, well, you're also dumb. And they go, well, I know you are, but what am I? And then they like bounce things like, back on you infinity plus one.
Oh,
Do
that's
they say
fun. We
stuff
should
like
we
that?
should do that. I like that.
What bounce off is me goes back onto you. It's kind of ridiculous. But now everybody's got fads. There's like TikTok fads,
Oh my
and
god.
they're running out of letters. The alphabet needs to expand because we're running out of letters to make acronyms out of. Like between DEIs and IUDs and FBIs and things like that. I mean, it's like the letters. And being a writer, I have a book out called Brain Explosion, which is a collection of all my work and cartoons when I was at National Lampoon. Now, you love old stuff, so have you heard of them?
Of course.
Okay. I worked with them from 91 to 99. And I was like a senior writer and I was a cartoonist for them. And I did a lot of comedy tours and things like that. And I did books and calendars and promotions.
Oh, that's so
We worked with Chris Farley, but it was just really cool to have fun and be politically incorrect. So, and I am very politically incorrect, which is why I created my character Bitchy the Clown. So, and I know we talked about this being a clean show because you're a sweet 16-year-old
No,
kid.
it's not that. I don't think you understand. It's not that it has to be a clean show. It's that when people say words like that to me, or I have to say them, I happen to laugh, and I just didn't want you to think it was disrespectful. I have no problem talking about it. It just makes me
Oh
laugh.
no, I mean, it's sometimes hard because I'm from New Jersey originally,
Oh well, I'm
and
from New York, so okay.
I'll forgive you anyway. So, what part of New York are you from?
Long Island.
Oh my gosh, are you on the North Shore or the South Shore?
Yes.
One of the two. That's a typical New York accent, a New York answer. I have relatives there from Levittown. I was going to go to Stony Brook College, and I have friends from Merrick. Do you know where that is?
Yes. Yeah. I'm not stupid. I mean, the answer was the North Shore. You just like totally bailed out on that. But okay.
Oh, so you're from the North Shore.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not out from Riverhead or anything.
No.
Have you gone out there?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, it's nice. It's nice out there. So I used to take the LIR. R.
Oh, LIR.
R. So we used to make jokes about it. It's like if you have if you're going out for a comedy show on the train out to Long Island, and this is the kind of laugh you're gonna get. LIRR.
What? Oh, what?
Like hardy har har. Yeah,
Oh my god, I
LIRR.
totally could not have gotten that if you didn't explain it, and that's really pathetic.
I'm sorry.
No, no, I'm sorry.
It's a Jersey joke, but I'm from Northern Jersey, where the mob is, which is why I got into a lot of voiceovers because, and you probably saw when you looked me up, I do a lot of voiceovers for
Yes, yes,
different
I
movies and
did.
things because when you're hiding out from the mob, you don't want them to know your voice, so you kind of have to change it.
Do you
No,
want
I
to
wasn't.
elaborate on that?
No, that only happened once. An old girlfriend of mine, I found out, was the ex-wife of a mob son. And then what happened is, after we started going out, he didn't like that, so he put a hit out on me. And then his father, who was the mob father, he put a hit out on his son, saying that if you whack Dave and his girlfriend, we're gonna whack you. And that's how that transpired. And then he
There's
backed off.
no way. Is that true? I think you're lying.
That is a true story.
That's crazy. I like.
I love the true story from Jersey because that's where I'm from. And Jersey's the kind of place where you can't lie because they know where you're lying. And when you're lying 10 feet under. And that's if you're lying, that's where you lie. So you lie 10 feet under, you lie.
Are you okay? Do you need a hug? I think you need a hug. Oh,
Oh,
oh, how sweet. He's there for you.
yeah,
What
so's Amashetta, but she's kind of hanging out back there.
You know what? I have a lot of respect for Amishetta and AnaLynne, who I'm just putting on the floor here, because you know what? I think I think we should play a song together. Don't you think we should play a song together?
Okay, that would be great before we continue.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just felt like, my guitar's sitting here and my hand needs a break, and I think we should do something.
Aw. Now I'm getting over a shoulder injury, so hopefully I've been rehearsing because we have a big show in Pennsylvania coming up this September, and I might be performing something over the summer, but um, and then a song I wrote, I'm looking for a band to record it for a movie, and the guy that I have here, who's Leanna's uncle, is in a band and is kind of country, but they want like all this money to record it. And he used to be on Hee Haw. Have you heard of that show? Hey Haw with Roy Clark and Buck Owens and the whole Hee Haw gang. You never heard of Hee Haw? I'll be like hee
Just
hee
like
hee
me.
haw haw hee 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 haw haw hee 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 haw 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 haw.
I,
Welcome to Hee Haw. Like with the whole Hee Haw band, Junior Samples, Lorraine. Like
how
all.
did you do that with your voice? That was crazy. That's the best voice you've done. You've done like 37 voices. in the time we've been
Well,
talking.
that's my hee haw radio. I have like a lot of radio voices too. But no, you got to look up hee haw. It was so cool. It's kind of like Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In and Saturday Night Live for country folk.
Oh, country folk.
Well, it is. It takes place in the cornfield. And you have a name like Hee Haw. What else do you expect? And
But
they have a big donkey, an animated donkey as their logo. Oh, I grew up loving that show. So, and I got to meet some of the people from it.
really,
So,
I
hmm
know Mel
well,
Gibson.
you do know who he is?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me reboot.
Yeah, Gibson Mello. That was his original name, and he changed it. No, it wasn't
Oh,
Mello.
naturally. Yeah, right.
That'd be a good like detective name, right? Mello, Gibson Mello, like James Bond.
Yes,
Imagine
totally
going
the
up the
same
same
thing.
way to a girl and going like, "Hi, I'm Mello," and like the girl goes, "Oh, are you?" And they go like, "No, it's Gibson Mello." You know, like Austin Powers. So, like, I'm
It's
gonna have to use that
Gibson
now.
mellow sounds like when you've got like a Les Paul with a clean tone on it.
That's true. Okay, well, he could play guitar. Okay, now I gotta write it down. Every time I
You,
come up with like an idea, I have to write it down.
oh my
So
god, I
this is,
totally understand that.
I'm sure, yeah, you do it all the time.
Sometimes when I'm in school and I start thinking of a melody, I'm like, I have to go to the nurse, and then I run into the bathroom and just sing it into
Oh,
my phone.
do you get in trouble?
Well, they just think I'm like at the nurse, so and they can't ask me why I'm at the nurse. So
Don't they need a note from the nurse when you go back to class?
no, they don't.
Oh, you're from Long Island. They trust you there.
I don't know
Does
why.
every,
They
does
don't
everyone
though.
still talk, they'll talk like that?
Like
You
what?
don't have you don't have as big of a Long Island accent as my relatives. Like
Is there a
my
Long Island
uncle
accent?
my uncle on my father's side who was from Levittown.
Oh, I know that place.
Yeah, they have a huge Long Island. It's like hi, it's like practically you're supposed to have like a filter fish, like every day. That's how they talk. Oh, we're going out for gefilte, and it's like, oh,
I
it's
had that once. It was good.
oh, please. If you didn't get it from the right deli, it's nothing.
I
Or
think
they
it
would
came
go
out of like a
like,
can, but like we don't talk about it.
do you have any relatives that talk like that? Like your aunts or uncles that dress up in those weird Long Island clothes
Long Island clothes.
with the big earrings, like that kind of stuff, and lipstick that's really big, and they have purses that size of guitar cases.
Okay, well I have one of those purses, but but it's not my fault. Okay, so I have to bring it to school, and my phone is like the size of Africa, so I need something that'll fit it.
Okay. Does it have to be clear? Do they require you to have a clear purse there?
No, not anymore. Since the COVID, we can just carry
Oh,
whatever we
okay.
want around. You know what
But
happened to me
no,
today at school? I was searching. Okay, I don't know why I'm telling you this. It's like I've known you for like an hour now, but now you're getting my life story. So today I was at school and I typed. Okay, I'm a total dork, so I was just like thinking about what I would like to listen to if I had my records at school. So naturally, I'm like Google searching and I typed in 38 special. You should not do that on a school computer.
oh no.
Yeah, I
It's
got
like, oh
I
my
got
gosh, she's gonna shoot up the school next week.
That's what they think, I think. But like me, really me. It's just
Well, then you could also misinterpret their song "Hold On Loosely." It's like you're holding the 38 special loosely,
Jesus.
and that could get you in trouble too.
I was looking up. I was looking up "Caught Up in You." Do you think that could be like misconstrued?
I don't know, tied up in you maybe, but caught up in you. I don't know. That's a stalking song, isn't it?
I
I mean,
see.
you could turn anything. That's what's so ridiculous, and that's why Bitchy loves being Bitchy because he could like look at anything, and everyone just so manipulates everything to make it sound worse.
That's true.
Like you could use the word diarrhea and make it sound like it's racist. Oh, what'd you name your kid diarrhea? Oh, that's such a racist name. Like if you listen to all the different names and things, and Bitchy's talked about too, like Shania Weekla, Passyfoot. it's like you can do that. It's like so ridiculous. People need to just sort of chill the frig out. And I had a frig once. It was really good.
A what?
A frig, instead of using the F word, you go, they need to frig, chill the frig out. I had a frig. It's a mixture of chocolate, milk, and soda. Although I don't drink soda, kids, it's really bad for you. I drink kombucha, which is so you mix that with kombucha and it's really good.
Oh, wait. What? A what? Come
Okay,
on.
I gotta explain this now like a scientist.
Okay, please.
Kombucha is a fermented drink made from different kind of fermented shrooms and things found in nature, and you discover that this is what you mix, and you create something so healthy that you can't help but it be better. And they said you can make it at home with kombucha mushrooms, or you can do it at the store, and you can buy it in a can, or you can buy it in the bottle.
Wait, I'm Googling. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I'm finding out about this.
It's KOM
Wait, hold on. I'm not even there
BUCHA.
yet.
Okay.
It's loading. Oh, there we go.
Is that a Led Zeppelin album to your right?
Where's my right? Oh, yeah. It's like,
The opposite of your left.
no, it's not what I'm not that stupid, I swear.
You
It's,
are from the North Shore. Okay. Okay. Hey, don't
I'm
eat
done
that.
telling people where I'm from. I will just lie about it from now on. Where's a good
Yeah.
place to say I'm from?
Oh, say you're from Jersey.
No,
You're
I've
from
learned, I've
Central
learned,
Jersey.
no.
Okay,
Yes, it's a
let's
Led
see.
Zeppelin album. Don't you love Led Zeppelin?
I know. I can name that album in one look. I see you have the monkeys behind you,
Yes, sir.
and looks
I,
like sticks in the upper left. Is that sticks up there? And
is
I
it
can't see what.
today? Oh, what?
Is that the Rolling Stones back there somewhere?
I don't think so.
Oh
Hold on.
no, is that or is
How's that?
oh I see you have Bruce Springsteen, but
Of course, who doesn't?
well I don't.
Why not?
Um, well I have more of Pee Wee Herman's butt. At least
Why is
that's what
that?
people tell me.
Why is that?
Well, I have an area urethra like Hank Hill. Have you heard of King of the Hill?
Yes, I've heard of it.
Have you watched it?
No.
Hank Hill, it was so funny. It was on right after The Simpsons. And the same guy that created Beavis and Butthead did King of the Hill.
I'm really glad that you're okay.
And
You know?
I try to eat healthy. I mean, I did fall on my shoulder, and that affected my guitar playing.
How did that
I
happen?
was
Do you want to? Do you want to?
that happened a few months ago. I'm stupid. I usually make good decisions, but we had the Ohio River flood, and I live right off the Ohio River, and it flooded all the way up into the middle of town. When it subsided, it left this huge layer of mud, maybe about a foot thick. So me going down to want to see and take pictures, I said, well, what if I cross the mud to the bridge, which is the shortcut back to my house? Well, I knew in my head that was a stupid idea, but I said, oh, I can make it. I no sooner had I gone on the first part of the mud as down I went, and I hit my shoulder,
No.
elbow down, sent like this shock wave. And not only that, I was covered in mud like the slime monster. And I'm like agony and pain walking home, and I come to a friend's house, and she happened to have like hoses and things outside. So knock on her door, dripping. I said, "Can I borrow your hose?" Because I couldn't even make it home to walk home. So I had to wash all the slime and mud off of me.
Dave.
It was, but it was my own fault. So Leanna came over to try to help. And so the first week, I couldn't pick up an instrument. I could hardly do anything. And I thought I had broken every bone in my shoulder, torn ligaments, rotor cuff. And fortunately, I mean, I can lift it way, but it still hurts.
Oh.
So I've been slowly rehearsing because I said I have some big shows coming up. and I can't miss it. And then I want to go into the studio and do some recording. And I don't want to sound like William Hung from American Idol. Remember him?
Do I remember him? No.
Um, he went out for American Idol. He was this Asian kid, but he was so
Yes.
bad.
Oh my God.
But it,
I do. I just found out about him like last week. That's another
yeah,
weird coincidence.
and then he had that song "I'm Hung" or something. No, what is it?
It was something weird.
I'm Hung. Oh, you could look that up too. But it was like, oh, handy dandy iPad. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Um, let's see. William Hung. Bobby.
Wow, he's really famous.
What? William Hung?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was on American
She
Idol.
bangs.
She bangs. That's right.
Wait, I want to see the words to that song.
That's how show like you could be a freak and still make it. So there's hope.
You know, some of these lyrics are interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any profanity in it because I really don't listen to it. But
Here, if you want, I can recite it to you dramatically.
okay. Well, I mean, I've heard the song, but
You just want a dramatic. I mean, if you
yeah,
don't,
I want to. Let's hear your dramatic reading and action.
talk to me. Tell me your name. You blow me off like it is all the same. You lit a fuse and now I'm ticking away like a bomb. Yeah, baby. Talk to me. Tell me your sign. You're switching sides like a Gemini. You're playing games and now you're hitting my heart like a drum. Yeah, baby. Do we have to go through all this? I think that was enough. What do you think? How was that? Did you like it?
When does he go? She that was
Thank
awesome.
you, thank you. Yeah,
When does he go? She bangs.
yeah. Let's get to that. She bangs. She bangs. I'm wasted by the way she moves. She moves. No one ever looked so fine. She reminds me that a woman's got one thing on her mind.
Yeah, knocking on someone's door. She bangs. Be like Bob Dylan doing it. Ooh, she
Oh my
bangs.
god.
She bangs on the door. She bangs. She bangs. She bangs on the door. She bangs.
Doesn't
She
he have a
bangs.
song like that? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah,
Wait, is
knock,
that?
knock, knocking on heaven door.
Oh, there's a spot on my screen. I thought there was something gigantic on my wall.
You mean like a spider or something?
Yeah. What? Why are you? What? What?
Because I used to have stink bugs in here.
You know, we get those all the time. I was just doing an interview the other day, like literally just the other day, and I'm sitting here and I'm listening to this woman who I'm like hanging on her every word, and I'm terrified of bugs. And as I'm sitting here on the ground, a spider crawled over my foot, and I'm like trying to listen to her and trying to hear her out, and this spider's sitting on me, and it was just
Right there where you're sitting now.
yes, right here. It
Keep
was
a
horrible.
fly swatter with you.
What's that? What'd you say?
Keep a fly swatter with you.
That's not a bad idea.
I have
I
one.
had a
It's like
shoe with
hanging
me,
over
so it
there.
was like it was good enough. I don't know what I was gonna do about the big thing that isn't on my wall, but
Well, now you got me. No, I got a new screen put in, so hopefully that'll keep them away. I'm getting new curtains, but I'm designing my own in my living room. And it's going to be it's a cemetery picture I took that I'm manipulating. And oh, we do seances and Ouija board sessions at night in graveyards. And there's one literally around the corner from my apartment building. And like the founders of the town are buried there, the Wells family.
mm-mm.
And we have experienced paranormal stuff there. And it's really cool. So I took this cool picture one night and all this weird stuff started to happen. And then I came home, I said, I need new curtains. So I'm designing them right now. And what I'll do is I'll send you a picture when the image is done
Yes,
because you're going
I
to freak
definitely
out.
want to see it.
There's lots of weird dolls on it and freak faces and ghosts and specters and monsters. It's going to be really cool. And I keep that stuff up all year. As you can see, it's not just like seasonal. Like I still have my Christmas tree up.
What? What's that?
Yeah. Well, it's a tabletop one,
Can I
but
see? Can you pivot? Can I see
let's see
this?
if I could make that happen.
Oh my god, that's incredible! Why do you still have that up?
Well, one, I don't want to keep taking it down and putting it up every year.
Why take it down if you're just gonna put it back up?
Right. And it's
Why
over
take a
there, and
shower if you're just gonna get dirty again?
well, I've thought that, but Leanna wouldn't like it, and so
Oh,
she she wants me to change my socks once in a while. But there are people that don't take showers here. We have hollers here. Do you know what a holler is?
like when you yell?
No, like, um, do you know who? Oh, what's her name? Loretta Lynn is
Yeah,
the singer.
of course.
Remember she did the movie Coal Miner's Daughter?
Yeah.
And she was right in Butcher's Holler. A holler is like a little area between a hill, and they have houses there or trailers or whatever. And we got hollers here, and there's people in the hollers that don't shower
Why
or
not?
shave. Well, because they're afraid of running water. They feel like, why should I wash myself like that? They're going to get dirty again anyway.
I
Oh, we
was
have
just kidding.
no. There's people like we have a family in West Virginia. West Virginia is known for a lot of weird things.
Yeah,
One,
apparently so.
one, one is Mothman, and two is the Boone family, which is these weird deliverance kind of families down in the south of West Virginia. They made a TV show about them. They go around killing people, like the Hatfields and McCoys. Have you heard of them? Did you study the Hatfields and McCoys in school?
We don't study anything in school.
Uh, except Taylor Swift's shows, right?
No, we don't. But you don't even.
There's I can't believe there's classes in colleges now about how to be a Taylor Swiftie and following her songs.
You
That's
know,
how bad it is.
anyone that wants to like anything that they like, I respect it. But it's just not my personal.
Oh, me neither. I mean, good for her. She made it, whatever.
Yeah,
But
but
oh, but they throw
no,
it in
I
our
personally
faces. Right.
dig.
Well, anyway, so in the south of West Virginia, there's this Boone family, and they go do weird things. So we're known for that. And then the Hatfield McCoys were two feuding families back in the 1800s, and they just started a feuding and a fighting and a fighting and a feuding over like land and things. And then the daughter of one of the Hatfields, or the son, married the son or daughter of the McCoys, and that started the sort of a peaceful trend. But then they started feuding over something else.
Wait, this happened on the monkeys.
You remember that episode?
Yeah, do you?
That is what. Oh my! I was going to reference that, but I go. They spoofed that on the monkey.
Is that what that's based on? That's pathetic. I know the monkeys episode, but not the actual
Better than the
monkey.
actual history of those families. We didn't even really get to my career, which is fine. You know what? If people want to find out about me, like you did, Google or Yahoo
You
me or
Google it.
something, or just go to my website.
Did I even ask you a question? I don't think that ever
You
happened.
did. You asked me about bitchy.
That's true. I said a bad word.
No,
Did
they
you
can
do
go
that?
go to my website and find anything they want about me, snuggybear.com, and they can find out about my syndicated radio show when it's on. They can find out about bitchy. They can find about some of the other stuff I'm working on, all my books, my bio, and other things like my cartoon stuff. Find out
Because of
other
your
things I'm working
profile picture, I thought you were like this guy with blonde hair, but then I realized you're not.
on. That I'm not a guy with blonde hair.
No, you're not. You're guy with the eye crusties. I was like, maybe that's Dave, and You know,
Oh,
it's not you.
well, the iCrusties, that's another thing I created. I always create products and projects.
Is that a
So
product
I
or is that just something that happened?
iCrusties, oh my God, iCrusties was part of TV show I did called Professor Creepy Scream Party. And we shot a pilot and it was really cool. One of the guys from, are you into horror at all and scary movies?
I
Oh,
know
come
nothing.
on. Well, there's a movie called House of a Thousand Corpses. And have you heard of Rob Zombie?
Yes.
Okay. Rob Zombie, he was a musician, singer, then became a director. Okay. Well, one of his first big movies was House of a Thousand Corpses. And a friend of mine who starred in it, Erwin Keys, who's done a lot of movies, he did the show with me and I wrote it. It was kind of like a horror spoof version of old classic TV, like comedies like Laugh-In and Elvira, but with a male midget and
Oh,
stuff as
you
the
said the
host.
midget word.
Oh, I know. Oh, please get over it.
It's not politically correct.
Oh, nothing is. So
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
when when they, and I'm a very big supporter of Little People of America because I'm kind of like an associate. I've worked with little people in most of my shows. Professor Creepy, Against Type, the one I did with Jeanette. There's little people in that. Um, some of my other projects have little people in it, and some of my best friends are little people and midgets and dwarfs. And so I also
And
use
Robin Zander, apparently, which you never told me about.
and Robin Tanner. Well, we were supposed to work on one of his projects for a graphic novel, and I started, and then I designed an album cover for him, and they had approved the album cover, and then the record label changed it.
Oh.
But it was one of the cool. Robin thought what I came up with was one of the coolest covers, so I'm hoping we could use it for something else. And then Robin wanted me to work with him on some other stuff, and then I wrote this script, but um, well, I was referencing that before. I mentioned like Robin, like um, Professor Creepy, and working with little people. I've worked with people from Star Wars who were Ewoks. Um, I
Wow.
worked I worked with Martin Kleba from Pirates of the Caribbean. He's the little bald midget dwarf, and he doesn't care. He's fine. So, and he's going to be the next Professor Creepy. So I'm working on funding now for that, and I have some networks that are interested. But anyway, so with Robin, we came up with that, and then I wrote this script called Schwartzy. Do you know Scott Schwartz from? You never friended him on Facebook?
I don't know. Did I?
Scott Schwartz. You ever see Christmas Story?
Yeah, a long
You
time
know,
ago.
oh, it's on every Christmas. You have to watch it. They're making a new one. They just made a new one. Well, anyway, he's the kid that got his tongue stuck to the pole.
You know what? I met him.
He
You
was
know,
at
like,
Chiller.
yeah.
Yes, Scott Schwartz. He's one of my best friends. And I wrote a film for him and for Cheap Trick and another good friend of mine, Jamie Kennedy. Jamie and I worked together at National Lampoon. Jamie Kennedy is from Scream, from Three Kings, from Malibu's Most Wanted. Do any of those movies? He had a TV show called Jamie Kennedy Experience,
That's cool.
or is it Experiment? Jamie Kennedy Experiment. It was like a spoof show.
Same thing.
Oh, that would be a good name of an old 60s band. The Jamie Kennedy Experience. They'd have like those really sort of cutesy Liberace kind of shows. You know, hello lamppost, what you knowin'? We come to watch your garden growing.
What
Um,
was, what was that?
oh, it's an old um, Simon and Garfunkel song,
Okay,
feeling
that
groovy.
sounded really familiar. What the heck? You know,
Well,
I think I heard. What's the name of that song?
feeling groovy, the 59th Street
I
song
heard
based on New
Danny
York.
Bonaducci sing that.
He did.
He was like this big. He wasn't
Oh,
that big, but
when he
I
was
saw a
little.
video. That's how I know that song. Is that weird? But I have to find
No,
that.
that's awesome.
Have you seen
But
that?
have you heard of Liberace, the piano player?
Yes.
He did that song dressed in clothes like yours because he was like so flamboyant. And he did it with this group of sort of Osmondy type
Ooh,
men and women and little kids. And he had a piano and he'd start playing it and then he'd get up and he'd do this dance and he'd start singing, "Hello lamppost, what you know when we come."
can you do
I
it?
once
I want to see it recreated.
It's on YouTube. Look up Liberace and Feeling Groovy.
All right, I'm writing it down. Writing it down in the book.
Well, anyway, one time when I was first in LA, because I was there 30 years, oh, you're a lefty like me. Awesome. We
Wait,
are
you're
so connected.
left-handed?
Yes. That's
That's
why I
cool.
can't, I've been playing like this and I write like this, but I play golf righty and I throw some stuff righty. But no, I'm
Wait, you play
lefty.
guitar righty. That's
Yeah. I'm not
cool.
like Paul McCartney. I can't switch off.
You know,
I spaz out.
I picked it up the wrong way at first, and then my teacher, my first teacher, flipped me over, and now it's really hard to play lead stuff. Like, I'm still trying to build it up in this hand to be able to go as fast as I can on this one, you know? Is that weird? I don't
I
know.
know. I would not be able to do that. Okay, Liberace, Feeling Groovy. Well, anyway, when I was first in LA, I got hired by NBC to do one of those sort of um, interactive theaters where you actually go to a location and people go and you interact with them as characters, like murder mysteries and things. So I got hired to do a Clue game reenactment with these guys from NBC. And it was in Palm Springs at Liberace's old house. And
Wow,
they had left it the same way he had it when he died. Like he had a whole side of his house that was nothing but glass closet filled with all his clothes and costumes.
that's so cool.
And we love to like make fun of it. And like I was there and I'd like channel him because I was like one of the sort of the obnoxious characters there. And so this big chubby guy came in and there's food in different rooms when you go around to find out who killed who. And so he comes in, he's like laughing like Santa Claus. So I go up to, and he had a gray hair and no beard. So I went up like Liberace and I go, "It's so nice of you to be here. Why don't you help yourself to milk and cookies?"
Oh my
And
gosh.
then I patted his stomach and he started giggling like Santa Claus.
You have had some of the strangest experiences, and I feel like
I
I'm living
know.
all of them.
And I'm still not done.
I,
I mean, people think like, oh, you're a certain age. And so when I came out here, when I left LA, after 30 years, I was like, and I came out here for a writing job to work in a newspaper. I
oof,
said, you know what, I'm not going to stay in LA, pay all this money. There was nothing happening. I had just gotten one of my shows on Amazon. And I said, you know what, the girlfriend I had at the time that I was engaged to, she broke up with me 3 times. And stupid, nerdy me, I kept taking her back when she said she wanted to come back because she didn't like that I dated other women after we broke up. So I know. I
dang,
know. Oh, I'm just you know, one of those guys that's just like, oh my gosh, she loves me.
dang.
No, oh, I got smart. So the third time she moved back to Jersey because that's where her family was living. And when I got back to LA, and what do? I pick up and move her stuff for her. What
What
ex does that? I moved her literally. I drove her across the country, helped get her stuff put into the boxes, got the moving truck, got everything set up, and
Okay,
then
I have a question. Is this okay? Do you want this on the internet? Do you want this aired?
oh, I don't care.
Okay.
I've told it to other podcasters.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just I kind of learned my lesson. So when I went back and I was going back to an apartment that was like super expensive. I said, I don't need to be here. And it was getting worse and worse there. So I looked up, I started my career as a journalist,
Oh,
like
cool.
like a Tiger Beat, like I think I told you I worked there. and I worked for newspapers. I said, I'm just going to go take 3 months, put my stuff in storage, and then see what's out there. So I found a newspaper here in Sistersville looking for an investigative reporter. Next thing I know is I'm out here. I put my stuff in my car that I can carry and drove out here. It took like 4 days to just kind of tool around. I found some really cool stuff. I found Uranus, Missouri. Have you heard of that?
Now I have.
It's a town called Uranus, Missouri, and it was right along Route 66 or something. And I thought it was unusual too, so I stopped in there. It's a freak sideshow town. They have a freak show there, a oddity museum, a chocolate factory, dinosaurs,
Chocolate.
like a hotel, and a fudge factory. I know, and a fudge factory, and just all this. They have a mayor, the mayor of Uranus, but everything is built
No,
on
I
that.
don't feel so comfortable about that.
Well, but everything's built around that joke. It's like they say you haven't had good fudge until you've had it in Uranus,
Oh my
and then
god. And here I am actually excited about fudge.
and then oh, it's great. And I said, you know, no one wants to pass Uranus without stopping by.
You did.
I did. I loved it. And I met the woman who runs the Freak House and the Oddity Museum. She's a sword swallower, and she's got tattoos of leopard skin all over her body from the top of her head down to the bottom of her feet. That must have taken a while.
That must have hurt.
Oh, I know. She loves it. And she was heavy too. She was like 300 pounds.
Wow.
But, oh, she was awesome though. And
You think she was drinking kombucha?
she might, well, no, because then she would have been like healthier, I think. No, she was packing fudge in Uranus.
Jesus.
Oh,
What? This whole thing has been derailed. Like from the beginning, it's so awesome.
well, anyway, that was just leading to me coming out to Sister. So,
Jake,
AnaLynne, you were so sweet. It was such a pleasure meeting you in person, sort of.
it was such a pleasure meeting you in person, sorta.
Oh, and
Oh, welcome back, Connor. Yes.
oh. Hi there, AnaLynne. Okay, you want to go on a date?
Fine. Fine.
Uh,
Yeah,
She said yes.
I'll do
I heard her. I never had a girl say yes to me before.
that.
There's always a first time. Ooh. Do you want me to teach you what to say when you go on the date? Well, you're no Brad Pitt, either.
Brad Pitt. They're better than
Okay, you're no Keanu Reeves. Uh, 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 George Outwally. I don't know. Well, you're none of them. Well, I will teach you from my 2 years of experience with women. What I
Dave.
am awful. I don't understand women. Ugh. Maybe you could recommend someone else to help me with this. We'll talk about it. Okay, AnaLynne, I'll call you. I'll message you on Facebook.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah. Okay, you do that.
Bye.
Bye, Jelly. Thank you, Dave. This has been
Oh,
like such a fun. Oh, of course.
Amashetta needs to say hi.
Uh,
She said hi, and it was nice meeting you guys too.
it was a pleasure to meet you. You have been so respectful. You have never kept quiet.
I think she's got some Chinese in her too. She bows a lot.
Oh my god, I
All
can see
right, well,
that
you go
laugh.
get dinner, and thank you so much for having me on. And you'll come on Bitchy Show.
Of
And
course.
this turned into everything but an interview show.